All
There
right
is no
then.
law that compels police to parade anybody. If at all somebody was paraded some times ago or in many occasions, they were just discretionary. So if the police institution decides to follow the requirements of the law, they are not, I mean, they are not under any obligation to parade anybody. That's just by the way. Then secondly, the second aspect of the discussion is that police investigation is not a legal hide.
It's not what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Excuse.
I didn't hear you.
I'm hearing that. I'm saying it for emphasis. I say criminal investigation
Yeah.
or infraction is not a media hype.
Okay.
You can investigate, and there's no time limit for criminal inquiry. When somebody's life is terminated, that is felony, criminal offense. You can investigate one criminal offense for 20 years, for 30 years, for 10 years, for 10 days, for 3 weeks, depending on the circumstances, depending on the facts, and depending on the logistics and every other thing added together. So the fact that certain action is being handled by the police, you have not had the outcome, do not mean that justice is being achieved. The problem we have, most of us Nigerians, is impatience. I will continue to hype on this storyline that the police is culpable, police is culpable, police is culpable. I want to advise we, the members of the public. We don't have another police more than this one. We need to build trust. We need to believe them. And we need to assist them to function better. All this admonition, antagonism, cross-examining the actions even before their mindset is understood, can never take us to anywhere as Nigerians. We Nigerians, we need to do soul searching of ourselves in terms of our understanding of how these policemen are operating.
So this person says the same way the police named the main suspect in the killing of a DPO in Aoda here in Rivers State is how they should also provide the details of the policeman that killed a civilian.
Look, it's a commendable phraseology. That's a very commendable phraseology. And it's too idealistic to be real. You must understand one thing. When somebody is a DPO, it's a citizen of Nigeria, like the other one he talked about. But being a DPO, put extra burden of authority on him. He's enjoying statehood and is operating at the level of a state actor. When a state actor is killed, the circumstances are for very more grievous nature than when a citizen is killed. I want our people to understand that a state actor, somebody who is acting in the defense of his country, as a law enforcement officer or as a military officer, if he's killed in action, the way the severity of the apprehension and the severity that the law attaches to his killing is higher than when another citizen is killed. That must be understood. Because killing DPO or holder is killing Nigeria as a country. It's different from killing a private citizen. And that was why all those associated efforts were different from the mundane. So for the last writer to say that they are on the same pedestal requires that the last writer should go and do more scholastic research again into the issue of law enforcement, statehood, and citizenship. There's what we call statehood and citizenship. Police and the military are the state actors who are running our statehood as Nigerians. So terminating them, apart from just their private life, it means we are terminating the entity, the sovereignty of Nigeria. So the way the law takes it is the way I've just said it, and we must understand it that way. I agree on policemen, our brothers, our soldiers, our brothers. The fact when they are acting in uniform on behalf of the state, their status are higher and different and heavier in the face of the law. It must be understood in that way.
Okay, let me just take an example with what happened in the US some time ago, where the young man was killed by some police officers and the way they handled him, and their pictures were all over the place. So it's more like this is how people feel about this, right? They feel that if we have the picture, the name of such an officer out there in the public, it's going to put the rest of them on their toes.
We don't run on public opinion. There's nowhere in the world the police is run on public opinion. Police is run on constitutional provisions. Tell our people to understand that.
All right. Let's take a few calls now.
Police is a constitutional entity. Their actions, the way they speak, the way they deliver message, the way they conduct their own, is written as black and white constitutionally. So it's not a kind of a wishful thinking that somebody feels that they're supposed to have communicated. It doesn't happen that way.
All right.
Another thing, if there are issues about police, anybody do not know, always visit, get across to your nearest police office, which is the DPO office. Oftentimes, ask the DPO, there's a DPO. These are the commission we want to know, please, can you avail us? He will tell you, you may not even need to go to the road. But the issue that most of you making calls, they don't even know the nearest police office for that. Most of them don't even know the phone number of the DPO. All of us are glued to the social media. We don't run police system on social media. Police will run it on the ground.
We're also hoping that someday the police force in Nigeria will have a toll-free line, just like they have the 911 elsewhere in the world.
So, look, police, we're all in evolution. Our country is in evolution too. Those of you who will be alive in Nigeria by 2075, the 2075 years to come, or 30, 20 years to come, maybe we'll come back to Nigeria or to River State in 2025. The kind of level we are now in our policing strategy, of course, it will be different and better.
But that's quite long, though.
The level of development of the police is always consistent with the development of the country that it exists.